What is up, everybody? Welcome to Cover Picks, Comic Book Draft, episode 46. I'm joined by Yeezy and DarkEvolutionComics. Fellas, how y'all doing today?
Doing well. TGIF.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Yay! Yes, sir. Thank God it's Friday. Man, it seems like I just saw you yesterday at C2E2 Dark. A little sad we didn't get to spend more time together. Next year we got to definitely do dinner or something, or if we hook up at another con, we definitely got to do dinner or something like that. Like every single night, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like every night, that should be like the go-to thing. Because the time we did spend together, I had a good time. Definitely always good to see Liz as well. And Liz is a gangster because she got a tattoo. C2E2. But I guess that's a great place to get one because you're gonna get like really good tattoo artists, right? So it just makes sense to get a tat at C2E2. So always good seeing you, brother. We got to do a little bit of everything in the time that we spent together at the con. So that was amazing. Yeezy, I'm pretty sure I'll be seeing you at a con soon. So. But we already hit a con this year, guys. So now the circle is complete. Like we've all hit a con, at least one con together this year. So I'm pretty excited about that.
And then you met up with Ant over at San Diego too.
Yeah, then I met up with Ant. So like my trifecta is complete, right? So like super excited about that. I love, of course, seeing you guys in person. It gets kind of sad only seeing you guys through camera, but seeing y'all in person is even better. Guys, like I said, episode 46 of Cover Picks. I can't believe we're almost at 50. We have some amazing books on the docket this week. Before we get into that, we definitely got to pay the bills, and we have to show love and support to those who love and support us. And that would be Bird City Comics, y'all. You already know what it is, or better yet, who it is. Bird City is always doing amazing things. They just had some books drop today. The Stuff of Nightmares, the new R.L. Stine book, which is actually one of the choices on today's show. So we have the Stuff of Nightmares #1 in there as one of the choices on tonight's show. So it will be interesting to see if one of you guys end up taking one of those Bird City exclusives as your pick this week. So guys, do keep in mind that I do have a promo code that you can use over at Bird City. That code will be Ninth Wonder, and that's going to get you 10% off of anything on the site. So don't forget to hit them up for ratios and things of that nature. They also have running until the end of this month. Anytime you spend over $50, you go into an entry to win a CGC 9.8 8 Billion Genies, Bird City, Super Mario 3 homage. That's a mouthful to say. And last but not least, guys, Bird City is sponsoring the giveaway, 35% off at Bird City Comics. In order to win this, you have to do one or two things. Either leave a comment on the video or leave a comment in the live chat. If you leave a comment in the live chat, I will run the wheel at the end of the night and you will go into the drawing for today. If you leave a comment after the fact, I will roll that over to next week for you. So there is a chance for you to double dip by leaving a comment on the video and, of course, a comment in the live chat. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, guys, you know what? For Paul smacks me and really gets on to me for not doing this, let me do this really, really fast because I do not want to get in trouble. Please like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We greatly appreciate it, guys. That's how we grow the channel, which is going to allow us to do more and more amazing things throughout the course of the life of this channel. So, guys, please make sure that you do that for me. All right. So, if you are new to Cover Picks, let me go over the rules really quick. All the books that we are showing are on FOC for this upcoming Monday. No, Friday is just due to travel schedule. We'll go back to Wednesdays once my schedule settles out. All right, so FOC for these books is going to be this coming up Monday. Of course, always try to order your books as soon as possible. If allocation occurs and you waited to order your books, that means you'll be bumped to the back of the line, right? All right. Shout out to all our international viewers. Definitely appreciate it. Each title can only be selected once. Each contender has 30 seconds to pick. If you exhaust that 30 seconds, the next contender up will make their selection. Today's wild card rule is going to be all ratios, meaning that. Whoa, hold on. Does that mean that the wild card winner can pick all ratios if they want?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, y'all was devilish on that one. And the draft order will be determined by a random wheel. So with that being said, let me share my screen with the random wheel on it, and then we can get this party on the road.
So we made your cheating episode like valid now. Right?
Hey, man, some do, some don't. But I almost got away with that too, man. I really, honestly, I stooged myself out that episode. Like,
You really
if I would have just been a little bit more low key about it, I would have got away with that, right?
It was the review at the end. I was like, kind of like, how did I not get any ratios? I was like, there were so many good ratios this week. And then when I looked at all yours, I was like, you picked all ratios.
Right. I shouldn't have did that review. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be me as first.
It wasn't even bad enough that you did the review. You were bragging about the absolute heat you were bringing that week, and then Yeezy just is like, no, hold on.
Yeah, I held up that red
Yeezy.
card.
Oh my God, Omega Red. Niners, you already know what's up, man. The preseason starting this week, man. But I think the preseason might start today. All right, Yeezy with that wild card. Good Lord.
What a waste.
I don't know if I don't know if I trust Yeezy with that wild card, man. Like,
I mean,
Yeezy is a sneaky guy.
I do pick up ratios, but like most of the time, like I don't pick up all ratios. Like even on this, right? Like,
Yep.
Because there's usually like only like 1 to 2 that would like I absolutely have to have, right? But yeah.
I mean, honestly, my buying on ratios has been really down lately. And I don't want to sit here and say it's for due to a lack of good content coming out, as far as ratios are concerned. I would say it's more so just
it doesn't have it doesn't have the ROI it used to. I think.
Yeah, I think so. Especially with store exclusives now, you really have to be really, really sneaky with the way that you pick your ratio variants. Every now and then you can catch one that
flies under the radar that like no one knows about.
Yeah. Exactly. Actually, I think I have a book that might be one of those under the radar books. I'm gonna show it off right quick before we start the draft. I picked a couple of these up. This is the Jimbo box, 1 to 25 for Harley Quinn 19. And this actually is his first cover art for a comic book. So pretty dope cover right here, man. Ultra talked about this on the secret variant and reminded me. So I ran out and bought a couple of copies. And I'm pretty happy I did. Y'all know I love artists first. So I'm happy to have that one in my collection. And as an add-on to that order, I picked up a couple of the first cover art for Maria Wolf. The Wolf baby.
That's a beautiful cover.
My wolf is broke. Well, I'm shaking my camera and all that. All right, exit this solo layout. All right, so Yeezy, let's go ahead and share the screen. That way you can go over the books that are on the draft board this week.
All right, so for the first book we have this week is going to be Amazing Spider-Man number 9. Then we have Batman 127. Following that, we have Crashing number 1 from IDW. Then we have 8 Billion Genies, number 1, third print. Midnight Suns, number 1. We have Miss Marvel and Venom, number 1. Following that, we have Stuff of Nightmares #1. Then we have Survival Street #2. And to round it out, we have X-Men Red #6.
Nice.
Pretty dope list of books this week. I'm not gonna waste too much time because I already know where I'm going, and I'm gonna go with Survival Street #2. The reason I am picking Survival Street #2 is because of this amazing cover right here.
Yeah.
I could possibly see this being a controversial cover, and we know controversy sells. At bare minimum, it's just a dope cover, and worthy of being the #1 overall pick this week, in my opinion. So yeah, that's where I'm at, man. Survival Street #2. Oh, and the series is great so far. And I met the creator of this franchise at of this IP at C2E2, and he signed his first ever copy of Survival Street #1 for me, and he did remark it with first sign. So that was pretty amazing. So this is a little bit of a biased pick. I believe this cover A for issue 2 is also an homage or something, but I can't think of what right off the top of my head. But a lot going for this series. I think it's going to do really, really well. I've already been seeing the cover B for issue 1 is pretty much sold out at most places. I was able to grab.
Is that a homage of Akira when he gets all shot up?
I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to say it is, and then I'll be wrong. So, you know. But that's my pick, fellas. So I hope y'all like it. If y'all don't, I mean, I really don't give a damn. But you know.
Cool pick.
Let me show that one more time, man. The baby crib with the mobile. Yeah. Dope. Not the first time we've seen that concept used, but with all of those guns. And then if you read the solicit for it, that cover makes even more sense. So it's a lot going into that one. But this is going to be one of those covers I'm going to tell everybody about. Nobody's going to order it. It's going to be super hard to find. And then everybody is going to be wanting to pay $20, $30 for the cover. I'm like, oh, you should have watched Cover Picks, and you would have, you know.
All right,
Yeezy. Let's go.
Stuff of Nightmares #1, but I'm not going to go with the A cover. I'm going to go with the 1 in 50 Jenny Frison cover.
Wow, so you're going to betray Ant and go with...
It's just Frison, dude. I can't pass on the Frison incentive. Like, that's a hard pick. I mean, like, you know, Bird City's comic is beautiful, and I wouldn't sleep on those. I mean, just look at, like, what 8 Billion Genius did. I'm really excited about the series. The solicit saying that if you're a fan of like pre-code horror, like this is right up your alley. And I think it's gonna hit on the nostalgia factor too, right? That you have R.L. Stine writing a horror story again. Like, just imagine how many of us read Goosebumps. Like, I think it's a no-brainer at this point.
I agree, man. This book was pretty high on my list this week. And you know what? Let me share my screen right quick, and I can show you guys the Jenny Frison. Shout out Jenny too. Dope artist,
Jenny's
man.
so nice. So nice.
So the second cover, that'll be the Jenny Frison Negative Space. Beautiful cover right there. I can't be mad at you for drafting that one, Yeezy. That was a great pick, bro.
I mean, and then you can still use the code on Ninth Wonder over at Bird City, because they, you know, they're listing them. So yeah.
So make sure you stack that, guys. Take advantage of Ant, man. Take them to the cleaners, y'all. Go and buy those books up. The R.L. Stine book is definitely one that y'all want to order. R.L. Stine has a huge following. So Dark, it's on you, brother. You have the third pick. What do you have?
First off, I'd like to say that I hate you both.
Did we choose your first 2 picks or something like that?
Yeah, basically. But there's some good heat left here. There's some heat here. Yeah. So
this is a good week.
Yeah, with my first pick, I'm gonna go with an absolutely fire cover for Batman 127, and I just popped that in the chat since it doesn't let me.
Can I just say I really like the cover A for.
Yeah, cover A is awesome too. Cover A, cover 1 in 50.
Oh wow.
but
Here, I'm gonna...
we gotta go. We gotta go with this.
Who is that? Is that Art Germ
Hold on. I just
or
closed it. Two
one of
seconds.
the great value Art
Oh
Germs?
no, it's in Huckley.
Yeah,
It's
in
Magic
Huckley.
Critter.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, so
Yep.
Art Germ and Art Germ Junior.
Yeah, basically. I think Jacques also has a 1 in 50 that's a foil on this, which is super dope. But back cover is going to probably sell. Plus, new writers on this. Chip Zdarsky's taking Batman in a different direction now, and I think a lot of Batman writers or readers are pretty excited about that. So easy pick for me, especially since I love Batman.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I'm not at all surprised you picked the Batman book. You know, it's just right on brand for you, bro.
Right on brand. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh man, so you got back-to-back picks because you got the last pick. So
Yep. So next pick, I am going to go with, surprisingly, IDW.
mm,
I'm going with Crashing #1.
feeling a little spicy today, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna go with cover A though. I want to go with cover A, but I'm not going to. I like the cover C a little better on this one, so I popped that in the chat as well. Aaron, if you can grab it.
Oops, it's not this. Is it?
No.
No, that's two different books, bro. Come on. The weed ain't that good in Houston.
You need it again? I'll resend it.
That was the link I clicked
Oh.
on in the private chat.
Oh, hold on. I'll resend it.
Oh wait, is it this cover right here?
Here you go. It is that cover, yes, by Liana Kangas.
Yeah. So
really
what's
dope
that? The
looking
cover
cover.
B. Oh man,
That's
I had
C.
that in the.
That's cover C.
I had that in the. Oh,
the
that's
branding?
C. Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
I had it in the branding. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Dope cover. Brand new series. It sounds interesting. Sounds like, after all this shit we've had to go through with COVID and all that nonsense the last few years, we kind of see how people that work in hospitals and clinics and nurses and doctors had to go through all kinds of hell. Well, these ones have to deal with superpowered people, so it's going to be interesting. I think it'll be a cool project potentially, and let's be honest, IDW needs some of their own IP going again, so I think this is a good start for them.
I mean, yeah, they are getting a lot of all-star like writers and stuff like that to like try to rebrand themselves with like original IPs. Will it save the company? I don't know. It's something to pay attention to. Definitely.
Yeah.
Y'all know I've been pushing for companies to start doing more of their own original IPs, especially after what happened to IDW, where they're losing a lot of those third-party properties, right? It's always better just to invest into new IPs or create your own versus trying to rely on, something that's already established that you're never fully gonna own the rights to. So we're starting to see more and more companies and publishers doing that. So I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon, because at this point it's like Moneyball, right? Let's just keep pumping out different series until one of them hits and becomes the next 8 billion genies or something that's killing the children, where it's getting optioned really fast. So I just expect to keep seeing this, but definitely that has made me pull back on ordering #1s. Anything new that will come out #1, I will order it. Just order it, throw it in the short box and forget about it. But now I'm kind of like, all right, let's slow it down a little bit and really look at the creators on there, look at the art, look at everything before
synopsis. To see if especially the synopsis, because they'll almost publish anything. I'm not saying they'll almost publish anything, but there's some stuff that can be easily created into live action content, or
True, because if it's too much CGI, probably not gonna get option that fast. You know, something without a lot of CGI, then you probably be more likely to get option. I've been preaching that, you know, for the past year. All right, so Yeezy, it is back on you, brother. Are you
All
gonna
right.
use that all ratio wild card again, or are you going?
I'm gonna go with an unlikely pair duo that in a comic together. You know, Miss Marvel and Venom.
Mhm.
Um, but I'm gonna go with the Momoko cover, which I think you have in the branding.
Yes, I do. I
Yeah.
do.
But
I was on my
I
you know what this week when it comes to Brandon. I try to make sure I got as many covers as possible in there, and I
Yep.
do love this cover by the way. Damn, Aaron with two nice picks back to
Yeah.
back.
but I don't think they're doing. I don't think are they doing a ratio version of this, or is it just like this cover? Because I don't remember seeing that.
I didn't see a version for
Yeah,
this one.
yeah. So I'm hoping that like when I saw this, I was like kind of like wow, Momoko really threw it down. Like it's the stuff you see in her nightmares, and then it's a decently proportioned like Miss Marvel too, where her
Mhm.
neck's not all like super weird or anything like that. But I
Yeah.
really like this cover.
Yeah, she was in her bag on this one, man. So she must have had time that day. Breakfast must have been just right. She had a good night's sleep and said, you know what?
Let's
Let
knock
me
it out of the
or
park.
Yeah, let me knock it out of the park. Yeah, great job right here. If there isn't a ratio with the Virgin, I'm sure some store will rip this cover off and rip the
Yeah.
trade dress off of it and
Mm.
make it a store exclusive. So
Yeah.
be on the lookout for that. All right, so it's back to the OG, the big dada of this thing here, and I had a few places I wanted to go, but y'all done kind of threw me off. So what I'm gonna do is, oh, you know what? Actually, I know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with X-Men Red #6, and the reason I am going with that is strictly off of a cover play, so that I can get this beautiful David Nakayama
Ah,
Spider-Man cover. I
yeah.
really hate when they
Nice.
mishmash and put. So obviously, this is one of the beyond amazing covers for
Yeah.
Spider-Man. So you're gonna see Spider-Man on every Marvel IP, even if he doesn't have anything to do with the book. But since I'm a cover lover, yeah, I gotta have it. So I'm 2 for 2 on cover lover picks this week. Really no spec behind either one of these books. For the most part, just beautiful covers, man, and stacking up on those. All right. Dang,
Yeah,
I
like
gotta do back-to-back picks, right? Ugh,
Yeah.
okay.
yeah. Nakayama knocked it out of the park with that cover too. Like
He did.
doing with the 8-bit, 16-bit, and then
Yeah.
I'm guessing 32-bit question mark
Yeah.
PlayStation bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with my third and final pick, I'm going to go with 8 Billion Genies, number
Wow.
one,
All right.
third print. Um, and the only reason I put this on here is just so I could say, hold on, let me do solo low out, layout, remove this image. Y'all told us no more second prints, etc., 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 and yet here we are, back with the second print shenanigans, man. Second, third, fourth. They're gonna print this thing into oblivion, and it's gonna sell. But you know, one of them is gonna end up being more rare than the other. So just
Mhm.
buy a couple of these every time you see one printed, and wait for it to blow up later because it's gonna be like, oh, the super rare third print, only a million copies of these ordered compared to 2 million with all the other printing. So, you know, decent little spec play right there to put some of those back in the tuck and see if they turn into something down the line. All right. So what did that bring us back to? Um, is that back to Yeezy?
Yeah. So
What back to Yeezy?
I think that leaves what Amazing Spider-Man #9 and Midnight Suns. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
All
Chill.
right. All right. I'm gonna go with my pick and with the Midnight Suns. So this is the first issue, and anything with magic on it, I'm gonna definitely buy. But I'm excited to see what they do with Ghost Rider and Blade in this story. So I feel like there's going to be like a lot more attention to like some of the, I guess, like darker characters, like all the vampire stuff. Especially with all the different rumors we're hearing about, like who's going to be playing Ghost Rider. Those are things that we should all be paying attention to, right? Especially if that's where the, I guess, where part of the phase is going to go to, especially with the introduction of Blade and all that.
You going with cover A?
Yeah, because I didn't see any incentives for it, and it just had like what, a couple of open order.
Yeah, but did you see there's an Eastman cover?
I did not see that.
I'll go ahead and throw it in the chat for you.
They
I'll
must
let
have
you
updated
decide.
that. I
I'll
didn't
let
see
you
it last
decide.
night. Man, you know what? That Midnight Suns probably should have been higher.
Yeah, it should have
Right.
been probably.
Because I was thinking about the video game covers they have for these, and like that'll be like the first comic appearance of these suits. You know, if that's especially if that game pops off, right? That might be something worth, worth holding on to. So
Now,
Yeah, I'm gonna stick
okay.
with cover A. Like, I know I'm wasting my.
That's not the Eastman.
no, I was just showing. No, I was just showing.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Oh, do you have it in the private chat?
Yeah. It's in the private chat. Take a
All
look.
right.
Take a look. You may change your mind.
All right.
I know you like turtles.
I do like my turtles, and I do like my Eastman. So let's see it.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Oh man.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. That is definitely nasty. That probably would have made me pick that book number one.
There you go, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Paul's recommendation and pick up this Midnight Suns. Is this a ratio or anything like that?
I think it's just open order. Let me double check. Yeah, it's open order. It's the C cover.
Well, that snuck under the radar for me. So yeah, I mean, when Eastman doing a Marvel, like he doesn't do a lot of Marvel. Like I know he did like a Age of Conan book, like 2020 or something like that.
Yeah.
Which I think was his first Marvel book. But people are sleeping on that. Those 1 and 10s.
Man, dang man, that's a tough book right there. Oh, and something else I wanted to bring up about this book. Zoe Laveau from Strange Academy is featured in this book. So I think it's maybe one of the first time we've seen an original from Strange Academy branch out into another Marvel franchise. Now we did see Eva Quintero go from Reptile to Strange Academy, but from Strange Academy outside, like.
So the Eastman's a 1 in 25. And I didn't break my rules still because I have the all ratio incentive book. Y'all surprised me. I picked all ratios this week. Didn't expect that. Oh, except for one.
You lucky goat. All right, so final pick. We got my guy on the board, Dark Evolution Comics. So do you want to go with Amazing Spider-Man or do you want to go with the mystery box?
I only say that because he picked the mystery pick this week.
You muted yourself, bro. Unmute yourself.
Okay. Do you have a mystery box, or is it only me with the mystery box?
I can pull one up.
No, I mean, you know what?
Probably should go with the ASM because if not, I'm just gonna find the worst possible book.
I'll go with the ASM. It's a tie-in to the Hellfire Gala, so I don't think that's that bad. I'm gonna go with the Romero cover though, because I don't like cover.
Yeah, I got that for you, brother. No,
sweet.
No, don't worry, I got that.
Sweet. For you. Yeah, there you go.
That fire right there.
Yep, that's a good cover. It's sort of negative spaces,
yeah,
but not really.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So it'll be a whole line of these for the Marvel Voices Comunidades. It'll be a whole line of covers for these, so that'll be one of those variant sets that you put together. And man, in the future, I know some of these variant sets that they've done are really gonna pop off because I know some of this stuff is really low ordered since Marvel does it so much. It's a lot of money to spend and to keep up with. So it'll be very interesting to see which one of these covers pops off in the future and ends up being worth a lot of money because it's really some jewels and some gems out there with these. With some of these open order variant sets. Actually, I think open order variants might end up being a better play long term than ratios just because of the effect that the store exclusive, they kind of bring the ratios down a bit, right? And the open order, if a bunch of stores are doing their own exclusives and relying on ratios from that, then that means there's probably less open order covers being ordered, and
Yeah.
we've gotten some gems from open order. So it's going to be very interesting to see in the future. But you know what? That was a pretty quick show, fellas. Because that brings us to the end of the road. Let me see. Well, first off, do you guys have anything?
Well, you have a giveaway yet, don't you?
Yes, I do. But
yeah,
we're gonna follow. We're gonna trust the process.
Okay.
Do you guys have anything going on this week?
No.
I will be doing what? Oh, on Sunday I'll be doing What Not So, where I'm gonna try it again. Except I'm gonna be bringing cards and comics to the table instead of just doing because I tried that on the international, so I'm gonna bring it, home side and see how that does.
That's interesting.
It's a fun show to watch because I'll switch between a pack of cards and then I'll run a comic. Pack of cards, comic. Because there's
I can see that. If you do that long enough, I could really see that working, because especially if you're doing like 1 minute 15-second auctions or something like that, something wild, where you can go really fast. I could see you holding 2 crowds at one time, right? If everything is kind of breezing through quickly.
Yeah,
I could definitely see
it's
you
pretty
holding
exciting
2
though.
crowds at once.
See, like tons of people who normally don't even jump into cards. We're jumping into cards, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's always that. There's always that temptation too. Like, really not a card guy, but since I'm here, let me go ahead and pick some up. Or I'm really not a comic guy, but since I'm here,
yeah, I just got to figure out how to promote in both sections without dual streaming, because that breaks the rules.
Yeah, I think if you put,
because you can still put the category of what the items are.
Yeah, what the item is, it'll pop up. It should pop up in both feeds. That would be my rational thinking on it. All right, Paul, still not gonna get that first What Not sale in.
I mean,
you're gonna let Remo run circles around you, like he's about to.
He's got one show in. He's done one show.
He's about to do double the amount that you've done, though, right?
Hell with that, man. So, Dark, Ninth, did you? What was your favorite pickup from C2E2?
Gosh darn it. It's around here somewhere. Give me one sec.
All right. Well, while you're looking, I'll go ahead and show mine. So I don't like Kanye West. I think he's stupid. But that being said, I can appreciate that people love this cover because it's a copy of his graduation CD. Let's get some of that glare out of there. And this is the, I think, one of 50. He told me.
Hollow foil. I love
hollow foil. Yeah. So the regular ones are already going for like $100, and I've seen a couple of these listed in the 350s already. So pretty hard to get. Mine looks clean. I'm guessing it's a 9.8. Unless it goes to CGC, then who the hell knows what's going on. But that's beside the point. But yeah, I think that was the best pickup. Besides all the free Jenny Frizen signatures, because she's so awesome.
Yeah, so my favorite pickup would definitely have to be this. When I was digging with you, Haley, and Tyler, I picked this up. Yep. Haley had pointed it out. If y'all can't see it that well, I'm sorry, but it's the Miles Morales Marvel Tales, the Sway 1 in 50 variant, which is a really hard book to find. One that I've been looking for a while. I saw a 9.8 up for cheap and I didn't buy it. I kind of regret it now. I've regretted it for a while, but now I really don't, because I ended up getting a way better deal on that book. I picked up another copy of Agent Carter, the Marvel Unlimited variant. All of this was from Alley Cat as well. And then I picked up this book as well, A Christmas Carol, Deadpool Illustrated. So Mike Del Mundo cover. Just a dope all around cover, man, and the quality on it was really good. I would probably grade that like a near mid plus. So I was really happy to pick that up as well. I don't have it with me right offhand, but I have I guess I could just show it like this again. I got a remark done by Maria Wolf. She remarked my Amazing Spider-Man, an Amazing Spider-Man 6 for me from the current run, Legacy issue 900. And she added a Venom head to it, and then the Spidey senses on on Spidey's. Let me turn this down. And then the Spidey sense is on over Spidey's head, which was, both were done at my request. But it came out really, man, it came out really dope because I like that cover a lot. And it was just like a simple thing. I knew I could have her add on and it would look really good. So, man, just, like I said, C2E2 was it's always a good con, man. It's always a good con.
But it's also not a C2E2 unless there's a book that you pass on and then you regret passing on later.
True that. All right, let me see. I got a couple of more names to get in here for the giveaway wheel. We got Good Kaiji and we got Hot Nathan. And with that being said, we can go ahead and roll that beautiful beam footage. So remember, guys, this giveaway is going to be sponsored by Bird City Comics. Whoever wins, you'll get 35% off at Bird City Comics. Just send a message to the Instagram account, and Anthony will get you taken care of and get that promo code over to you. Don't try to rig the system and say, hey, I want to give away, and you really didn't, because Anthony is going to double check. So let's go ahead and spin that wheel. You know what? I got one more thing I want to.
And then we'll also snitch and say who actually won too.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Who won?
Oh, so
Liger style.
Yeah, so this entry was for leaving a comment on the last video. Is that right?
No, because I didn't I didn't go back and do that for last video. It's just gonna be going forward. That's the way that I'm gonna do it. So going forward, just leave a comment. If you watch on the replay, just leave a comment and then you can get thrown into the giveaway wheel for next week. So I don't want to rip off the people that aren't watching live and that watches on the replay. So I wanted to find a way to give them back some value in watching the show. Guys, today is Gen Day. So Jenapalooza on Near Nirvana today. I'm very sad I didn't get to see my homie Jen at C2E2.
Me neither.
It's being in a building, same building with a person, and not being able to see them. It sucks, but that's the way it cons because there's so much going on.
So many people too.
Yeah, so many people too. Like you can walk past somebody and not even realize that you walk right past them. But I will try to stop by Near Nirvana today to say what's up for Jen's B-Day. And if y'all don't know Jen, go follow her on Instagram, Comic Aficionado. She's one of the smartest comic book minds in this content creation space right now. So definitely got to give Jen her flowers today. She schooled me on many of books. I'm in the chat with her, and when she comes in, she normally comes in dropping facts. Like for San Diego Comic-Con, she had like a whole playbook of books to look for, different booths to hit up for different things. So definitely, man, if y'all not following Jen, go and follow her. The amount of knowledge that she can pour in your cup is amazing, right? So for that alone, it's definitely worth giving her a follow. Plus, she's near Nirvana family, so we want to show her all the love that we possibly can. With that being said, fellas, do y'all have anything else y'all need to touch on today, or anything that I forgot to go over?
Happy birthday, Jen, and have a safe weekend.
All right. Well, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Turn on noties. I will be doing probably whatnot shows like every day for the next to the foreseeable future, so I can get ready for Toronto, because that's not going to be a cheap trip. And that's pretty much it, guys. Oh, Spec Club will be on Monday at the normal time, 9 p.m. ish. Me, Ultra, and whoever else decides to jump on. But y'all will get me and Ultra for sure. So make sure that y'all jump on Spec Club this week. And that's it, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. And next week we will be back at our normal Wednesday 6 p.m. time slot. Peace.